Hello everyone, I'm Holly Dixon. Welcome to another Timeless Interiors show. We are in beautiful Okatee on Okatee Highway, and we have a prized home in store for you to see. The befores and then the big reveal. It's a masterpiece, take my word for it. But come on in, we'll take a look. Here we are in this beautiful, custom, one-of-a-kind home, over 7,000 square feet, and it is absolutely stunning.
It is a gorgeous house. It's got hand-tooled, everything around here is hand-worked, built on-site, just like they used to do.
It has the old-school milling that was done right here at the home, because the home is so grand. It needed the master carpenters right here on site as they worked every pine board, and I might add, the walls, every piece of wood was hand selected by the owner and the contractor of this home. It has hidden details that you would never expect, and I'm so excited to show you. Let's take a look at the kitchen and the family room area. Come on inside with us for this incredible tour. Morgan, here we are in the family room, attached to the kitchen area, and already I'm seeing the second fireplace.
I know, it's so great in here. The house is so wonderful with its open floor plan and the little details. I mean, we've got a green kitchen island in here that is just enough stain to give it a little color, and you've got the farm sink. It's just glorious. It's going to be so easy and so livable for whoever buys this home.
It's easy to tell by the second room that you walk into the detail of the craftsmanship. They spared no expense. I think that they built this home with themselves in mind.
They absolutely did, especially with the homeowner selecting each piece of wood and overseeing the installation of every piece and every cut of anything that was put into this home.
And how lucky are we at Timeless Interiors that we get to go in and design and stage and work on homes of this caliber in a $5 million price point. It's a real treat for us, and we have just the furnishings that will suit this low country home and really pull out and focus on every detail that's already been put into the home. Well, room number 3 and fireplace number 3. Yeah. Who doesn't like a fireplace in a warm, cozy study? I would love to snuggle up. I'm thinking maybe some chairs that you can snuggle in, Morgan. What do you think for this space?
I think that we could do a nice cozy rug with the coastal colors. I noticed that the wall colors were custom chosen to blend the outside with the inside.
Sure.
And
all the colors of the marsh.
A couple chairs and a half,
yeah,
maybe, and a nice ottoman with a little table so they can just relax and read or have a quiet, intimate conversation.
Okay, well, what a test of our abilities for Timeless Interiors. Are we going to have the right and enough furniture to pull out an over 7,000 square foot home, all with in-stock furnishings? I believe we will, but there's so much more home to see. Come on along with us. I just wanted to point out the lovely mural that's been done on the wall in one of these powder rooms. Absolutely incredible. Here's another marvelous space, and I love the color that they selected. Isn't it nice to go into homes and have these colors right that we can already work from and run with? Morgan, tell us about the space upstairs.
I think this is going to work out great for whoever buys this house. I think we should make this room a king, a second king for the upstairs. And we've got that great furniture that we just got from England that's the reclaimed. It'll be wonderful in here. And then in the other room, I think we could do 2 queens or 2 fulls to kind of balance out so a family could live up here and be self-contained.
That's right. There's even an upper loft area for the grandkids to play. This area itself could be an incredible suite for another family. We'll be right back with the big reveal. Something we've all been waiting for. This spectacular home is going to be completed and staged by Timeless Interiors, and we're excited to show you the finished project. Hey everyone, don't forget to come and visit the new Timeless Interiors showroom on Bluffton Parkway. We've got over 50,000 square feet of furniture that's ready for immediate placement. We do the customizing there, and that's where all the selections for all of the staged homes are made. That's the hub of the organization. We'll see you soon. Welcome back to Timeless Interiors. Here we are at Lemon Island, and boy, have we got a spectacular reveal for you today. I'm excited to go in, find Morgan, and show you what we've done to this beautiful home. So come on in, let's take a look. Well, we found Morgan. Here we are in the entry family room, and Morgan, this is a spectacular space. It's comfortable. It was more of the formal living room originally, but we turned it into a very usable space by great colors on the sofa, beefing it up with the pillows, and tying the casual with the elegant style of this home. Tell us how we came to these ideas and the selections on the colors.
Well, as you know, after we went through our first walkthrough, you and I had quite a discussion on what pieces to use and what pieces not to use. And it was decided we are low country, we are on Lemon Island. So we needed to mix formal with informal for the lifestyle down here, because it has to be practical, it has to be functional, it has to be very livable. So by doing this sofa in our showroom has very casual pillows on it.
Yes.
So what we did was put a more formal rug, a more formal pillows on it, but they're still the throw pillows. It's a casual style, but it's dressed up. And we use the green because the kitchen counter island is green. So that already introduced our color palette. So we just carried it through, and then we carried it through. One room has to look good, and then it still has to be a good background and foreground for the rooms preceding it.
One of the things that were considered throughout these spaces is the brick. Now we've got 2 fireplaces, one over here in the formal living space and one right behind us in the casual living space. And as you look, you stand, you look, you review what's visible to the eye, you see the grout lines, and the sofas tie in so spectacularly with the fireplaces. So the body of the sofa works, and we dressed it up and coordinated these spaces to flow wonderfully. And I love the selection. Super deep sofas, some of our best, most comfortable sofas in the showroom, and you can find them at Timeless Interiors on Bluffton Parkway. But let's look at some more of the spaces. Again, we've been able to mix the casual reclaimed with the dressy and formal throughout this entire home. So let's look at another one of the spaces. Well, this is absolutely marvelous. The way we've kept the flow from the main living room into the family room with this wonderful open floor plan. This is what we were talking about. We've got the solid cream, extra deep, comfy sofas in here. We've got the green island in the kitchen. So we did a sofa that's green with the cream stripes to tie it all together. Morgan, we've done some spectacular work in the selections, and amazing that we had everything all in stock for a home of this magnitude.
This is where, when you walk into our showroom at Timeless on Bluffton Parkway, that you can see you need designer help. You almost need a tour guide to go through, because all of these goods are in our warehouse. But given that we have 70,000 square feet of stock and we try to make little vignettes, you really don't get the feeling until it gets into a home. So you need a professional to help you sort out what's going to work for you and what's not, what's going to be functional for your lifestyle. And that's where we come in, and we love our jobs, and we'd love to help you. So please come and stop and see us.
One of the keys of this space was keeping the flow open. Morgan, we flank the fireplace. We even have some ottomans for the fireplace. But if you look at the chairs here, because you're going to want to go out on the back deck, that deck is so appealing. Everyone's going to want to hang out back there. The water's there, the sunset's there. So we wanted to keep the flow open from both the kitchen and coming in from this side hallway. And we've done a wonderful job with scale on these smaller chairs that still work with the beautiful pine floors. So we've done a great job tying all of that together. And again, we don't have to have matchy-matchy. We have 2 matching chairs, but if you look, you'll see one end table, another end table. They're not exactly the same. You have to know how to marry those colors together and those styles together, and that's where we can help you on all of your projects, small and large. But let's take a look at the office. Well, as you know, the builder went to great lengths to pick the color in this office, and it's a little unusual, but he did a mix of the outside colors. He blended them together and came up with this wall color. A little bit yellow, a little warm yellow, but it certainly brings the outside in. And what we did was kept the flow going. We have a beautiful oriental carpet. It has the darker greens, the lighter greens, the golds, and the creams. So it tied together all of the trim. The black, you reselected chairs to emphasize and pull the black out of this carpet. And Morgan, what I love is even with a ball and claw leg on this desk, and you have the formality of a ball and claw, we were able to make it casual but elegant, which is the definition of a whole entire home.
Yes.
And mix these colors and bridge it together with an oriental carpet that is to die for.
The rug was made for this room, no doubt.
Yes.
And of course, because it is an office and more of a manscaped room, we wanted to bring in the leather and the more serious nature of the leather. And I think the furnishings in this room are very suited to the elegance, but still casual nature of the space.
One of the things that I want to remind people is, again, when you're looking at a desk, as formal as it may be, with a ball and claw leg on it, please trust your design experts when they say, yes, a chair like this in leather could work with a formal desk like this in a cherry wood. This, some people feel like, is too completely transitional to coordinate well with a desk like this. But once you see it again, as Morgan was saying, when you see it in your space and you see how we bridge the colors together and the styles, you'll learn to love that coordination of the fun, elegance, and the whimsical. Well, when we come back, we'll take a look at those spectacular bedrooms. We've got a treat in store for you. Well, it's a new year, and we'd like to invite everyone to come over to Timeless Interiors, our new building on Bluffton Parkway, and see all of the selections that we've made and all of the new design ideas that we have to share with you for your home. We'll see you soon. Welcome back, everyone. Here we are in the beautiful downstairs master bedroom at a home we've staged on Lemon Island. I love the selections that were made in here. I love the rustic element brought into the home also. And Morgan, we've nailed it with this leather headboard. Tell me a little bit, Morgan, how we've come up with the selections for this space.
Well, given the style and location of the house has wood plank walls all over, custom done, hand done, each plank. So we wanted to tie that in with a little bit of rustic, which we did with the big leather, rich looking headboard. But we also have some feminine aspects for the woman. So it's a matter of mix and blending, and then we also have the dresser that ties in, Bombay nightstands, So we want to get a nice mix. We still have coastal bedding on to tie in our location. So it's all a nice blend that pulls everything together.
I love it, and let's just tell all of the viewers, this is the year that we shouldn't be afraid. If someone said to you in the showroom, let's mix the creams and the greens with the rustic dark tones on a bed, you need to say, sure, let's give it a try, because we know that works. And here is an example of that. So be open to suggestions when you come into Timeless, and the designers make those suggestions to you. Come on and let's take a look at our next room. Well, Morgan, a quick peek at the ensuite before we go in to see the other guest space. I love the colors, I love the styles. It's a great mix of textures and mix of elements in this room. What are you thinking?
Well, when we were first discussing this room, we weren't sure how we wanted to set it up, whether we wanted to do a bedroom or an ensuite. It made more sense to do an ensuite, but given that, we want to change some of the flow because it's on the left wing of the house. So there's a reason to change color subtly, but still keep in those marsh tones. So what we started going with was more of a reclaimed and a grayish kind of a feeling that'll lead into some blues and more coastally teals. Yes. So we kept the focus point for the pictures and then the love seat behind us. So this is a nice, warm, comfortable room. Anybody here who comes in here is going to be very comfortable putting their feet up.
And a nice sitting space. We thought this would be a great, useful space for grandma when she comes to visit, or for the kids, the grown-up kids, when they bring the grandchildren back, they could have this entire space. But come on, I love this bedroom. Let's go take a look. Morgan, carrying the colors forward from the ensuite, I think we've done a beautiful job of blending this, and oh my word, the perfect ottoman, the perfect rug, bedding, it all ties together so well.
This might be one of my favorite rooms in the house for sure. I love the way that we flowed the colors from one of the rooms to the other room, and because it's a completely different part of the house, we can do that without using all the greens all over, because if we did that, it would be boring.
Right.
So we want to keep it fresh and exciting so each room has its own flavor and adventure. So with the more transitional bedding and the more traditional rug, and then the reclaimed pieces in here, tying it in with the picture, I just love this room. I think it's fun and exciting and fresh.
It is tremendous, but we've got more to come. So come on, let's take a look at some more of the home upstairs. An incredible use of all of the spaces in the home. I love how this was set up. So you've got a little sitting area here. You've got a little desk area here right outside in between two bedrooms. Morgan? Great ideas.
It was some great ideas in this room, and especially I love this kids loft play area. It's an extra space, it's an unexpected space. It's fantastic for the children.
Well, here's the children's room. We've got two twin metal beds that I think would accommodate either younger children that are in their teens or grandchildren.
I love the way this room turned out as well. It's got a nice mix of kid functionality, but it also has a little grown-up in it. It's got some sophisticated elements to it. The antique trunk behind Holly is fantastic, as well as I like the mix on the old, the new, and still a little coastal.
Came together very well, but I'm also excited about the queen size room next door. Well, this is one of my favorite rooms in the home. I love it because I love the color on the walls and how it's coordinating with the beautiful furniture pieces that we've put into the space. Morgan, love, love, love the selections. I love the bed, the padded cane. I love the texture with the wood. And the nightstands, they have so much character. The bench has character, it's unique, it's simple, it's elegant, and it's everything that this entire home is all about. It's a mix of the coastal with elegant. I think this room kind of is the symbol, right?
The epitome of the house, for sure. Even down to the dresser that's a Bombay style chest. which works so well with the flowered mirror on top. And it is the epitome of what this house is about. And yet every room, we have the furniture to give each room its own personality and its own character, and yet it all still flows within the style of this home.
Yes.
And that's one of the things I love about my job and about working here at Timeless Interiors.
Morgan, every rug, it seems like, was made specially for the rooms that we put them in. That's the most spectacular part, I think, that it locks it all in, and our rug in every room is a beautiful bridge piece to the furniture and the wall coloring. We've done a wonderful job on this home, and it won't surprise me if it sells really soon.
I'm very excited about this home. I think it's very functional and very livable, but very beautiful.
Between the view, the style, and the incredible craftsmanship that was brought into this home here on Lemon Island, it's definitely a home run for someone that wants a relaxing, enjoyable lifestyle to retire in. And it's been a pleasure to do this home. And Morgan, thank you again. Selections were wonderful. We've done it in a great timetable, and I think it's going to be enjoyed by many in the future. Thanks for watching Timeless Interiors, and we look forward to seeing you again on the next episode. And remember, great design isn't just a fad, it's timeless.